Hi, this is Dee Omahen. I'm a realtor with Keller Williams Atlantic Partners, and I'm here today with Nicole Crosby. She's the co-founder of Never Endanger Sea Turtles. Welcome, Nicole.
Hi, thank you. And I have to say, Never Endangered Sea Turtles has a very handy acronym, which is N.E.S.T.
Oh, perfect. So tell us, I know that N.E.S.T has something really urgent to talk about right away. So you want to open
Yeah,
that?
thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. What we're trying to do right now is we're launching a campaign to ban helium balloon launches in St. Johns County. And it's not to ban balloons. We know everybody loves ban balloons. It's not to stop people from being able to buy and decorate with balloons, but to ban the release of them. Sometimes people have certain reasons they want to release balloons into the air. And the reason we want to ban that is they come down as litter, and then that actually kills wildlife. The strings cause animals to become entangled in them. Sea turtles try and ingest them. They think the balloons are jellyfish and they try and eat them. So we want to follow the example of actually 3 of our neighboring coastal communities, Fernandina Beach, Atlantic Beach, and Neptune Beach. All 3 have amended their litter ordinances to include the release of helium balloons outside.
Yeah, that's extremely important. And I put a picture here for everyone to see. This is a copy of the petition, and it's going
Thank
to
you.
be
I'm
available.
glad you did that. And I'll just highlight a couple things from it. I won't sit here and read it, but you do have to be a St. Johns County resident to sign it. We ask you to sign it. And even better, if you could make a couple photocopies and get other St. Johns County friends and neighbors over age 18 to sign it, that would be fantastic. We want to send these to the county commissioners. They're the ones who would make this decision. And we're simply asking them to revise the litter ordinance, as I just described. There are some people out there who said, oh, but they're biodegradable balloons. Those take years to biodegrade. So we just want to have all balloons covered by this ordinance. St. John's is 41 miles bordering on the Atlantic Ocean. So when they blow over the ocean, that's where they end up. And we know how much litter there is in our ocean and what that's doing to animals. So there is currently, I just wanted to let you know, there is a state law that allows the release of 10 balloons, which really is sort of surprising. So this would override that state law, and it would say no release of any balloons whatsoever. So yes, so if you could click on the link that's on Dee's website and copy it and fill it out, and then it tells you where to either mail it back, or you'll see details about how it can be delivered. I can even pick it up from you. Somehow we'll get it from you. And if you can get several of them filled out, even better.
That's wonderful. Yeah, that would be amazing if we could get this passed.
That would be really great. And I really feel confident that we can do it.
Definitely. Okay. Well, thanks for sharing the petition.
Sure.
And really quickly, do you want to tell people a little bit about your organization and then ways that we can help sea turtles?
Yeah, well, our organization was formed almost 2 years ago. And our organization was formed to protect the nesting area of the beach. And we all know that sea turtles come out onto our beaches to nest. And nesting season began May 1st, and it'll end October 31st. And if their nesting area is not conducive to nesting, they will do something called a false crawl, which they will go right back into the ocean. And we can see their tracks when they do that. It's really sad. The mama turtle comes out with her 100 eggs inside of her, ready to dig a hole and bury her clutch of eggs. And she may say, no, I don't like, there's trash over here, or there's something obstructing me, or some construction equipment left on the beach, or things that don't belong there. Many things can be an obstruction to a sea turtle. So our goal is to try and make our beaches as conducive as possible to nesting. Every single sea turtle in the world is either threatened or endangered. And endangered means could become extinct. We actually have a couple of endangered species that nest on Ponte Vedra shores. So we really have to be responsible to that. The green turtles and the leatherbacks are the endangered ones. The more common ones, none of them are common, but the loggerheads are threatened.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, and your website, I'm going to post it,
Okay.
a written blog, but you had amazing information on that website. It was, so if anyone's curious about.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of things we have to be especially careful of during nesting season. Don't go out with flashlights on the beach, please. If you really want to light your way at night, there is a special kind of flashlight that use a different wavelength of light.
Oh,
You can
interesting.
go online. I've forgotten the name of it off the top of my head, but you can go online and find that. So light is a really important issue. And it'd be great if people who love to walk on the beach, as we all do, if you could just grab a little plastic bag and pick up the litter as you go. It's so easy, and it makes such a difference if everybody pitches in.
Definitely. Yeah, I always bring a bag when I go to the beach because I find so much garbage.
I know. I bring one bag for the interesting shells or possible shells of teeth, and the other bag for the garbage. Of course, we know which bag has more stuff in it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yeah. When people say, like, what's the best way I can help, aside from the ways that I just mentioned to you, the sea turtle license plate that's available.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, if you buy that, and then that means you have to pay a little bit every year to keep that license plate on your car, that is the money that is earned for the sea turtle research, and not just research, but other initiatives, is money that's extremely well spent. I've actually spoken to one of the researchers about that money. You really couldn't make a better donation to sea turtles. And it's also kind of cool to have the sea turtle license plate on the back of your car. So I'd encourage you to think about that when you go to DMV to, update your registration. That can make a big difference as well.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Really.
And please check out our website, as you just mentioned earlier, neverendangerseaturtles.com.
Yeah, it's a great resource.
Mm-hmm.
For my last question, can you tell everybody what you love about the area where we live?
Well, that's an easy one because it's the nature. And it's so different from the nature that I had when I moved here from up north. It's so wonderful to be in a sort of a subtropical area that we're in, and to be able to, I'm a gardener too. I'm also an administrator, a moderator on another website called Jacksonville, Florida Gardening Friends. And so I've had to completely relearn gardening when I moved here. Most of the plants are different that we can grow here. And so it's really been a lot of fun to garden here, to learn about the flora and fauna, to be able to go. Last night I hiked in Guana around 6 o'clock in the evening, and it was so much fun. It was so beautiful. I just saw great wildlife. I saw family of wood storks. I mean, you just don't see the kinds of things elsewhere that you see here. And that's what I love about it.
Yeah, it's so magical here.
It really is.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place.
It really is.
Well, thank you so much for spending time and sharing with us about N.E.S.T.
You're welcome.
Once again, my name is Dee Omahen, and I'm a realtor with Keller Williams. And if anyone has any ideas of people who would like to be interviewed, please let me know. And thanks again, Nicole.
Thank you.